Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Meta Call. This is Smitty from 60cards.com, also part of the A team. So I'm here with you. I've been trying a very long time to get my green-white tokens deck super playable in a format. It hasn't worked out in standard yet, still waiting on maybe a card or two to make that possible. However, I've kind of ported it over to extended. We get a lot of great cards in extended. So it is a green-white with a black splash, and the black's just for Bitter Blossom, just for being such an amazingly powerful card, as well as we get incredible cards like Zealous Persecution out the sideboard, which completely demolishes any green deck in the format right now, Naya and Mythic and Green-White Trap, and then completely dominates fairies. While giving you a possible benefit, not a possible benefit, but a benefit, making all your guys at least 2/2s or so. So the idea is a little different than my standard version, though, of just dropping a bomby spell a turn. This one is kind of more all out, just dropping the 1-drops, the nobles and the birds, and the cobras, and just getting these powerful spells out as fast as you can, and not worrying about the board sweeps or the early game. Like, you need to be a fast deck in this format and extended if you're going to be successful, unless you're going the control route. Even combo decks have to be fast, and that's kind of what this deck turns out to be. It's kind of an aggro in a sense, but really it's a combo deck, much akin to Green-White Trap. The advantage of it is the sideboard cards are amazing, as well as it doesn't have any auto-loss games from what I've tested so far against the field. So without further ado, here's the deck. The deck list will be posted. This first match is against a buddy online. He's playing Green-White Trap. I'm playing Tokens. And I actually get mana screwed in this game, but I just wanted to show it because it's pretty incredible what the deck can do. I mean, a turn 2 Spectral Procession is extremely powerful. And imagine just a turn 3 Beastmaster Ascension. In this situation, all my guys are flying. He wouldn't be able to block. They would all get through. Beastmaster would have 4. Next turn, I swing for the win. And that's a turn 4 kill. So it definitely can win very fast and be the fastest deck in a match if it needs to be. But it also has some drawn out game against red deck wins and certain aggro decks by chump blocking a lot. I'm really debating between the Finks and the Knight of the Reliquaries. Knight of the Reliquary is just a big beater, but Finks is great because it helps the red deck wins matchup, as well as it swings into things and comes back for the next turn to swing again, which really helps Eldrazi Monument and Beastmaster Ascension, as well as the Johnnies in this deck. So he's got a lot of plays in here. So I think I like Finks a little better. So Crazy Kirby here is coming out pretty decent. He does make a misplay, and coming up here this next turn, so I'm still stuck on 2 mana. Obviously against a deck with some burn, this probably wouldn't have worked, but I can show you one of those games later. It plays out definitely differently, because these decks just let you do whatever you want. So he forgot to attack with the Titan. He knew. It would not have made a difference in this game based on this next draw. I would have blocked it with, well, I wouldn't have blocked it. It just would have got through. And obviously Nemmercool probably would have won there too. But these things don't work out perfectly. Obviously I don't even have a perfect draw. So it is what it is. I just thought this was a fun matchup to show you kind of the power of what this can do. So top deck the Beastmaster, and that is that. I mean, that's all it takes is kind of one overrun shot. Even a land there, though, with the Cobra could have busted out the Eldrazi Monument, which would have been lethal as well. So I had a lot of win conditions there. And in fact, even if I pledged and he did have an Emrakul the next turn, I could easily sack 6 permanents and chump the Emrakul. I don't know if it would be enough to kill him that next turn, but it would be close. I mean, this could even live through an Emrakul. But so that it just kind of dawned on me last night that before my tokens deck were slow, coming to play tapped land, this one only has 3. It's just much cleaner, much faster, much more aggressive. I don't know, it just fit the format for the time, and it was kind of just, it was a great thought. I've thrown it together. Tested it quite a bit today, and really been working on the mana base and the card selection. So it's still up for improvement, but a Johnny Vengeant has been amazing in here, by the way. He's fantastic. Or not Vengeant, I'm sorry, Goldmane. So that's the green-white splash the black tokens and extended. I think it's extremely viable. So if you're looking for something else to like surprise some people with, this might be the way to go. Just got to be careful of those board sweepers and play smart. I do have another video where I do not do that and I just get blown out by a volcanic fallout by overextending like a dumbass. So anyways, tune into the A-Team on manadeprived.com, 60cards.com, or mtgcast.com, and appreciate you taking a look.